checking in.
Yep, we're hanging out in the trailer in the rain.
It's raining.
Doesn't get much better than that.
So, I don't think we've updated you totally on our plan. We said we were changing our plan, but we're just going to update you now because we know exactly what we're doing. So Annette's going to tell you about it.
We, instead of going on a backpack trip, are going to do a raft trip, a pack raft trip. When you start trying to say these things, it gets really hard.
It's like a tongue twister.
So, on the Noatak River, going to be a long raft trip. So, we'll be out there for a while. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really challenging, and it's kind of the unknown. There's a lot of things about it, but why are you laughing?
You're so discombobulated.
Well, you have to be able to keep changing your plans.
You got to be flexible.
That's part of it. You have to keep changing plans as you go. Otherwise,
so we're not doing the backpack in Wrangell St. Elias. We are doing the float in the Noatak, which is going to be awesome.
Gates of the Arctic.
So, we're going with Barb, who had invited us a while ago, and we met and talked about some stuff, but we didn't. We couldn't commit to it because we didn't have our pack rafts, and anyway, all of that it's just been quite a process. So now we told you that we did order our pack rafts. We're waiting on them end of June. Hopefully we get them. But so since then we thought, well, we only have a certain amount of time, and we thought, well, let's just try to skip the backpack and spend, because it's going to be 3 weeks to a month that we are, man, listen to the rain. It's really pouring right now. But we're going to be out there floating down that river. So we start at so the plan is that we fly into Anchorage. We go with Barb up to Fairbanks. We fly to Bettles, and then we take a bush plane out, and they drop us off in the middle of nowhere, 12 Mile Creek, and we go 330 or 40 miles down the Noatak River, National Scenic River, to the village of Noatak, the Noatak village.
Now, my understanding, I haven't ever been to Alaska, so that's one good part too, is that the days are really, really long, the daylight hours.
Yeah, it'll be light. But the thing that we're struggling with is we're trying to get, because you have to have totally new stuff. Like you have to have we were talking about getting a dry suit, and because it's cold, the water's cold in Alaska, it's different. We have to pack food because there's no towns along the way.
That's going to be the hardest part.
I think that's the hardest part.
Packing food for 27 or 28 days is like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
So we'll have to do, even though we are kind of not big freeze-dried food people, we're going to do freeze-dried food because a lot of it.
It's just going to be one of those moments where food is fuel, and that's how you look at it.
It's kind of like a combination of no matter what, you're only going to be able to carry a limited amount of food, so you're going to have to parse out your days. So we won't starve out there, but we're going to.
It'll be so fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really fun, but it's new.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, it's hailing now.
Yeah, hail.
It's new for us, so you have to buy everything new. So anyway, we're in the process of doing that. I have a float trip, a rafting overnight trip planned on the Colorado River in July. If we get our pack rafts, we will do that trip to practice, and then we're just going to go out and do it.
So we're trying to educate ourselves as much as we can. We've done some scenic rivers in our regular kayaks. So we're just trying to educate ourselves. Watch all the videos, watch the safety videos, watch how you do the pack raft stuff. Yeah. We're just trying to do all that right now.
Yeah. So it should be fun. But anyway, we'll let you know kind of our process. We're going to leave here next week and take our Airstream that we're sitting in right now. Yes. We're going to be in Colorado, going to be up in the mountains until the end of June. We'll come back here and then kind of make a plan from there. But we'll take you with us as we do that, and we'll let you know what's going on. But anyway, all right. Just checking in, let you know what's up. It's
Should
been,
be exciting, if nothing else.
yeah.
I mean, it is. It's like even exciting to try and plan for it. So
It's fun to do new stuff because
it's fun to do hard stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, this is really hard for me. I'm like, okay, this is going to be really hard.
yeah. It's like we know backpacking. We can just pack up in a second and go. This is different. So it's fun. It's fun to just kind of go into the unknown and let it unfold and see what happens. It'll be great.
I was reading an article in, I don't know, Outside or something magazine, and this overlanding, it's not something I've heard of, but where you just start out across, you take all back roads, four-wheel drive roads, and you've got your stuff, and it's really hard, apparently. So people were asking this guy who's famous for it and has done it, and he's like, they were saying something about, well, you know, how do you feel about like doing something that's really hard? Like, how do you? He's like, just do it. Like, just like go and do it. Make yourself do it. And I was I got kind of a kick out of the article because you're putting people in a really uncomfortable place to say, yeah, just like go out in the middle of nowhere, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be great. All right. We'll keep you updated. Check in later.
Okay. Hi.
We're in Colorado Springs. We're heading up to REI. I have to return something. And we're going to try on some dry suits. For a paddling trip.
Here. There's potholes the size of Volkswagens here.
Wow. Terrible parking lot. Anyway, we have to get a dry suit for our paddling trip in Alaska. So that's what we're doing, you guys. And we're just going to go try some on to see kind of what sizes fit us. So, they're super expensive. But, you know, our goal is to die broke. And Annette and I are doing a pretty dang good job at it. Don't you think, Nettie?
Yeah. Yeah. Our next goal might have to be die young.
Yeah. So they match up. Anyway, it's one of the goals that just comes naturally to us. We're just good at it. Spending money, aren't we? God.
I don't know. We really hardly ever spend
That's
money,
true.
but so then when you do it, you're like, whoa.
Whenever you start a new sport, it just about breaks you. It's like an arm and a leg.
This definitely has some expensive elements to it.
Yeah.
But you don't want to go out and do an Alaska trip without a dry suit.
Yeah.
You know, you might be miserable the whole time.
Anyway, it's fun. All right, we'll show you our dry suits if we ever get one. All right. Okay, well, we weren't able to try on any dry suits at REI because they don't have any.
Because we're in Colorado, which
And they said
is harder.
to order online and send it to the store and we could try it on, but none of the ones we wanted they have in stock. So now it's hard to find one.
Yeah.
So we ordered a couple and we're just going to try them on and not from REI.
Back, I mean, it's kind of a process.
Yeah, so anyway, but we did buy a couple of things.
We bought little floater things for our glasses,
Yeah,
and then we bought this.
550
This
cord.
is 550 cord, so that I guess when you have to line your
Or when tie stuff up.
Kayak out, you have that. And we need to buy an earth sack. These are acceptable in the
Gates of the Arctic.
gates of the Arctic. So this one is a 2XL. It's pretty big.
There's enough room for 14 days of food in that earth sack. So it's a bear resistant sack.
Yeah, if we combine this with a no eating policy, we'd be okay.
Yeah. We need a month of food. So we know we can get a couple weeks in this. We have a plastic bear canister, one of those other ones. We might have to take two with food, but we're still working on getting stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot to look at, and it's hard to get it's hard to get paddling stuff. Seems like Pueblo would have more because they have this river here. But
yeah.
People have it. It's just online. So then you can't go try stuff on.
So we're gonna go.
Totally.
We'd love to buy something local. So we're gonna go over in Pueblo West. There's a little local. Let's see. It's called Rocky Mountain Romo Poco or something. I can't remember what it's called. We're gonna go over there and try it out.
Yeah, he has a couple of O'Neill dry suits. So we'll see. Maybe at least get sizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep you updated. In the meantime, between buying paddling stuff, we cycle a lot. We are down here at Lake Pueblo State Park on the right now, and we're
North
gonna
Marina side.
we're gonna ride along the Arkansas. This is our three-hour ride today. We're feeling really great. It's just perfect weather, just perfect.
The prairie is so green. This is so unusual for Colorado, but we've had so many days of rain over the last few weeks that the prairie is just
It's
green.
beautiful.
It's like
The water,
Ireland, Colorado, or something.
and the river is raging. It's awesome. Hey, I'm gonna put a little video on of us hiking out here at Lake Pueblo State Park, and let me know if the video is jerky, because I've had some comments about the videos just kind of looking choppy and jerky.
And we're trying to figure out what it is.
The stabilization on my phone is fine. I looked at all the settings and I did some stuff that was recommended. So just let me know what you think on that. I might have to use a different app. So I'm just give us feedback on that. Let us know if it still looks like that. All right. Have a great day, guys. It's the weekend. It's Saturday. Yee!
Have some fun.
Yep.